We're thrilled to have you with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun... North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Bulls offense that has the first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Tight end now in motion.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
3rd and long coming up. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Toure. Got him quickly. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. North Texas in the hurry up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Nice move there. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Keeps it, looking for room. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air. It's Teray. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, looking for a man. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They kick it away on 4th down. On the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls' offense will return to the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back's got it on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Toure. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. 1st and 10. The Wolves use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Quick give. It's Potts. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. North Texas in the hurry up. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Look out! Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just not anywhere near good ball placement. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. North Texas will have to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd and long here. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. He's running free down the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Left side is Nicholson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give on the counter. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. And to open the 2nd quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. it, and the defense has set him up. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field?
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
To throw, it's Teray. Turns it upfield. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. North Texas in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Sells to run, looking to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Going to look downfield again. Between the hashes, it's Barmore. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
To the air, it's Teray. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
North Texas will have to punt it away. They call it a coffin quarter kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Looking for room, it's Simon. Nice move to keep running. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. This time they'll throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Here's some daylight. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be second and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Got his man on the right. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. Fresh set of downs going up top. They're working that left side. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes second and 7. They want to throw it. No nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. He'll pull it down. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Plows through the defense. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Sets his feet. It's Toure. Got his man. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working that left side now. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They'll run the counter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Right at the line. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. North Texas in the hurry-up. From the gun, it's Potts. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. They'll try to get it through the air. On the move. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Nicholson. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. On the draw, it's Simon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right side, it's Akbar. Crosses to 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
2nd down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. He's on the move. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running the option, it's Teray. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. This defense will try to keep everything in front. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the number 6 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Gophers on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Denton. This defense has set the tone through 2 quarters of football. They've drawn a line in the sand, and they've held it. It's why they'll take a lead into the second half, and it could be why they come away with a big victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
The Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. North Texas in the hurry up. Sets his feet. It's Toure. Here comes the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Akbar. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Bulls! With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 68 yards on that drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Finds a crease, it's Potts. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Potts. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Toure. Makes the grab on the left. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. North Texas in the hurry up. Working the ground game. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Potts. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They'll need a bunch on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass on second down. Throws quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Drops back on first down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Keeps it on the option. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quick handoff. He's past the marker. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Running inside. It's Simon. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll go to the air. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires on the move. Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Simon. Touchdown, USF! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And, man, they have flipped this game in the 3rd quarter quickly. They've got hot, man. Both sides of the football working together, getting stops. The offense now, Palmer, putting another touchdown drive together. They are in fuego.
Yeah, you got to give their coaching staff, David, credit as well, because they made some really good adjustments at halftime. They were having some trouble in the first half. They've tweaked some things schematically, both on offense and defense. And you're right, they look like a completely different team here in the second half.
And he puts through the extra point.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Play action on first down. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Second and long here. Looking for a man. It's Teray. Finds his target. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The quick game. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. North Texas in the hurry-up. They just keep firing. Extending the play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the catch. It's Shaw. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Now from inside the red zone. Caught. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the move, it's Potts. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Drops back. It's Teray. That one's not even close. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Rides to the back. He's got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Snap on first down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Leaves it in his belly. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. He's changing the play. Keeps it on first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. The give.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now they'll run the draw. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Left side is Nicholson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to squeak through the pile. Maybe some room here. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point on.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Toure. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
what a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Potts. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. This offense has it with really good field position. Gives it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Finds his big tight end. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. Tight end now in motion. Trying to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Barges ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, South Florida. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Moves the pocket. It's Teray. Look out! He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll try to snap it quickly. Second down to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. North Texas in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. Breaks free, and he might be gone. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. In the backfield, it's Potts. Could not make his way to the corner. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Going to try to get it himself. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well run him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. The give. They were all over it. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for the edge. Now the pitch. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Still looking.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He'll try to do it himself. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here.